Very good afternoon, everyone. It's the captain speaking the bridge. And as the whistle went and the bell has sounded, noon is coming on. Another sea day, another new navigation information update. So since departure from the last island of Mora to noon today, we steam a total distance of 740 nautical miles. That leaves us 1,454 miles to go to our next destination of the Bay of Islands. I know some guests have been asking me the last couple of days, when do we cross the international date line? And I'm just doing some calculations. I'll update you tomorrow on that one, but it'll be sometime in the middle of next week. Don't worry, you won't lose out on that one. We'll let you know when we get closer to it. Sometime in the middle of next week, but to a few more days before we get there. I'll do some calculations this afternoon and I'll update you noon tomorrow exactly when we cross the line. Very good afternoon, everyone. It's the captain speaking the bridge, and as the whistle went, noon has come and gone, another sea day and a new navigation information update. You know, I promised yesterday at noon that I'll tell you when do we cross the international date line, and we've just worked it out officially. We will cross the date line at just after 7 o'clock tomorrow morning on the 23rd. We will cross the international date line then, just after 7 o'clock tomorrow morning on the 23rd. Obviously the 24th will no longer exist and we'll move on to the 25th. So we will cross the date line tomorrow in the morning at 7 o'clock, just after 7 o'clock. Very good afternoon, everyone. It's the captain speaking the bridge, and as the whistle went and the bell has been sounded, noon has come and gone, and another sea day, another new navigation information update. So since the departure from French Polynesia to noon today, we steam a total distance of 1,564 nautical miles. That leaves us some 630 miles to go to arrive into the Bay of Islands. With regard to that, we crossed over the international date line just after 7 o'clock this morning. And on that note, when you go to bed tonight, please go to bed before midnight if possible, because come midnight the clocks will go for 24 hours and we'll time travel into the future, and it will be next day will be the 25th. So 24th does not exist. So we go to bed tonight, put your clocks for 24 hours exactly, and we'll transform ourselves from the 23rd, jump over 24th, and all of a sudden we come into the 25th. So time travel will going to happen during the night. So please just remember to do that. Very good afternoon, everyone. It's the captain speaking the bridge, and as the whistle went and the bell has been sounded for this final sea day of this crossing, a new navigation information update on this Wednesday the 25th of February. Obviously we skipped out on Tuesday, and for those guests and crew who had their birthday yesterday, I do apologise for that, but you will not be getting a year older until next year, so that's something good, I suppose. The plan for tomorrow morning is we pick up a local pilot just after 6 o'clock in the morning, making a run into the bay, anchor the ship just after 7 for another tender ports to get yourself ashore, explore the Bay of Islands and the surrounding area. Forecast for the Bay of Islands tomorrow, obviously a nice green island, green bay, you can't win this one, so lots of rain around the area. Forecast for the morning, unfortunately rain's forecasted for the morning, some showers in the morning, then sunshine, then some showers in the afternoon. So I recommend take a brolly ashore tomorrow, but once again it will be dry between the showers. About 20 degrees forecasted tomorrow, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and the winds out of the east at 80 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now at There's over 140 different islands in the Bay of Islands. They classify an island as anything that is out of the water 24 hours a day and that has some sort of vegetation growing on it. So even if it's just like a rock with a couple of plants growing on it, they consider it an island.
So we got everybody on board who needs to be on board. We're going to recover the last few tenders. Once that way, we'll weigh anchor, steering out of the bay here, back out to sea, and turning to starboard, heading southbound for an overnight passage to the next port of call of Auckland tomorrow morning. We have 150 nautical miles between here and there. Planned for tomorrow morning, an early start for us up here. Pick up a local pilot just before 5 o'clock in the morning, making our way up the bay and into the approach to the city of Auckland just before 7 o'clock in the morning. Plan is to swing starboard side alongside, and we should be good to go. Get yourself ashore just after 7 tomorrow morning, thereabouts. So everybody's needing on board and needs to be on board. Everybody's off who needs to be off. We're just waiting for a local pilot. and then get permission from the port that we can sail for an overnight passage southbound to Tauranga. We got 135 nautical miles between here and there as we head south overnight. Forecast this evening is clear skies, good visibility, winds out of the south-southwest at 10 knots, and an air temperature quite pleasant of 18 degrees out there. That's all from me. I hope you enjoy departure here from Auckland, and hope you enjoy your day in Tauranga tomorrow. And I speak to you on departure tomorrow. Thank you and good evening. Forecast for tomorrow in port, same as today. They're giving a bit of rain forecast in the afternoon, so hopefully that will miss us. Highs of 21 degrees Celsius, winds out of the east at 15 knots, so off the sea, so it might be a little bit cold. And tomorrow morning we pick up a local pilot just before 6 o'clock in the morning, make a run in through the harbour in Tauranga, very tight turn, one to the south as we head around and heading down and swinging off the berth and starboard side alongside to get yourselves ashore just after 7:30 tomorrow morning.
Logs here. This is a crop. The trees are a crop. They've been planted.
Welcoming ceremony. And basically what's going to happen here is one of our warriors is going to make his way down the pathway here from the carved meeting house, wielding the traditional Māori weapon known as the taiaha. Now, this warrior is also going to have on him a peace token in the form of a fern or a leaf. And this warrior will place the peace token down on the ground and he will make a gesture towards the peace token. Once he makes that gesture towards that peace token here, our rangatira, our chief here, is going to walk forward, picking up that peace token and symbolising that we here are entering into this land for peaceful intentions.
is the one on the right-hand side, the main geyser. Is the one.
Yeah.
There's two geysers going.
There's
off
another
the
one there.
The one on there's right down on the over the bridge.
Yeah.
No, not that. Not to the left. No, over the bridge.
That's the
That's
one.
the one. Yeah. But the
What
one
are the others?
there are other bits of steam, but this is the main geyser. We're going to go down there later.
Yes.
But it sort of looks like it's dying away or just starting. I can't. Yeah, look now. See them on the right-hand side of it.
Yeah.
That's the main geyser. That's Pohutu. The one coming out on the left-hand side is the indicator. Anyway, I'll just go and see if I can find the other one.
It's really
You guys okay?
really.
Now, if you are with my group, we will be meeting with those folks here at 2:15.
Okay, Silver Fern, come with me, please. Smell the temperature. Feel the temperature. Be careful here. Careful. Stepping down.
Very good afternoon, everyone. It's Captain speaking the bridge, and very well, welcome back on board. I do hope you had a fantastic day ashore here in Tauranga, or if you're at further afield. I hope you enjoyed yourselves while you ever ended up. So everybody is on board who needs to be on board. Everybody's off who needs to be off. Chief Engineer has just started up his engine for us, and we get ready to sail from here. The plan today is we'll thrust off the berth here, we open the bow slightly and proceed out the river the same way we came this morning, dropping our local pilot off just as we get around the headland in about 45 minutes from now. Then we're going to set northeasterly headings as we make our way for 3 days at sea to the next protocol of Sydney, 1,369 miles between here and there.